Got a splinter in my eye from not just putting sunglasses on that I keep in my pocket. I would feel a little foolish, right? And I realize that this kind of stuff right here is ideal for kind of splintering and flying around everywhere because it's like hitting cement. So I'm gonna get a good little hack at this. Whew, that is some strong stuff right there, guys.
Oh yeah, that's.
Do you smell the difference on that?
Yeah.
You can literally smell how loaded it is. But stumps are always ideal because they're the lowest part of the tree. So think when a tree's alive, all that sap goes up the tree to the leaves. Well, when it dies, that stops and it all falls back down. So it's going to go to the base of a branch or the base of the tree. In that case, that's just really easy to harvest. I don't want to go like this. It hit my foot, right? I'm tall, so I got to get down here. That way I can stay safe. That's some really strong stuff right there. So if I wanted to even be safer, for example, I could pull out, I could make myself a mallet, like another piece of a good strong tree. Or if I carried another like hammer device or another hatchet with me, then I could drive that down right there, or even take a knife. That's not me as far as, I don't have a knife that I'm ready to ruin because that's some hard stuff and it's a little bit different. It's a thinner blade than a hatchet. But what I would want to do if I wanted to stay in an even safer situation, drive that thing in and then start hitting that with the mallet. But that's why you notice, even me, I'm using two hands on this one. And you can see just how hard that stuff is. But man, that stuff is the smelliest stuff we found all day, guys. That will light like a candle. Watch this. It's not normal to just be able to like light a piece of wood and it stay lit. Now watch those oils coming out of there. See all those oils?
This is pretty warm though. It's crazy. I have to turn it off.
So with that, you have a very good advantage because you're going to be able to get whatever you're needing, that oak or something that's not burning, and it's going to burn real hot. You see all those little bubbles sizzling in there? It's like hot oils. One of these is also always great to have in your pack. And keep them in a little cover, like a tin, these big lighters. Oh yeah. Because even when they run out of fuel, what does the lighter still do? That's a baby ferro rod in the lighter, like I have on my necklace and how I show you guys how to start fires. That's what that is, a ferro rod. But you see that? It's just gonna burn until it's all gone. I mean, it's really, 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 really good stuff. But you're always going to have some woods that are just more concentrated than others. It's all slash pine right here. There's no difference in the species of trees. It's just the difference in the situation on how it died. If it's, collecting more sap than typical. A lot of times if a plant is stressed and it dies, like through a long-term stress, it's produced a lot more sap. You'll notice that sap on an injury, right? So if a plant's gone through a lot of stress versus just, zapped it with a fire and it died in 30 minutes, it's not going to have as much. And that's why I was telling you, Don, with that one, I think that tree died before the fire, so it might still have a lot of that fatwood. Or just over the years, I kind of realized that the quicker a plant dies, it seems like the less sap is in it. Fatwood does not mean a certain type of wood, lighter knot pine, all that stuff. All that means is just it's fatness as far as the sap content in it.
Is seasonally, can you get like up north? I know the trees, all the sap drains to the bottom during the winter. So I would think you would want to harvest mostly in the winter. Does that happen around here at all, or?
That's a really good question. That's a really good question. That doesn't happen down here, but that does not mean that, I don't know if everybody heard her, but in other places in the winter time, when trees lose their leaves, or that's when they produce more sap, right? In this case, we never want to take an alive tree, because it's not going to burn. It'll be full of sap, but the cell walls are green, and that green wood won't burn. So that doesn't mean that it's a summertime or wintertime thing to pick the fat wood, because you want